Hey,
Hey, we're live on our YouTube channel right now. I'm having problems getting onto the Facebook, so we can do this and then I can share it to it. I'm waiting on Fozzie to join, but he don't join in a minute, man. You can go on. My computer's
I
been
was I
messing
was
up
like
tonight.
going, how come I ain't fucking getting a message that they're going live yet? I thought you went live at 7 o'clock.
Well, normally at 7:30, but I don't, the new Facebook update doesn't show everybody that you're live anymore like it used to.
Wow.
And then my computer's messing up and it won't let me do Facebook Live right now. So we're live on the Sunshine State Racing YouTube page, and I'll share the link to the Facebook here in a minute. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no, I didn't know if I was going to the right damn place.
All right, everybody. Thanks for the technical difficulty. Uh, we're live on YouTube tonight. I'll share this to Facebook here in a little bit. I'm not able to get live on Facebook. I'll share the link. We're joined tonight with Jen's not on, but we're joined by Ronnie Masello. Got some big news about the fall brawl coming up, and then also the Hialeah Speedway reunion. Ronnie, you want to talk about the reunion first, and then we'll go into the fall brawl?
Yeah, we can do that. The Hialeah Speedway reunion has been put off for the last 2 years due to COVID, but we finally have sealed the deal and have a location here in Citrus County at the Citrus County Auditorium for November 5th, starting at 4 o'clock, and it'll be over by say 11:30. And the races will be going on as well. So if anybody wanted to try to make any of these, they can.
And they're on the same property, right? So it's not like they got to go a long ways. They can kind of bounce back and forth or whatever they want to do.
Correct. It's on the same property. But yeah, tickets are $50 per person, includes live music, a buffet. It's going to be a barbecue from the Smoke Biscuit Company out of Ocala. And there'll be a Hall of Fame inductions as well. We're close to being sold out. We probably got about, I'd say, 60 seats left. We're well over 300. So we're hoping that we can allow everybody to go.
So we're trying to hurry up. Let's sell that out. And then we're going to be there too. And we're going to try to live stream as much of the event as we can, the induction ceremonies and everybody having fun so everybody can see it. But it's nothing like being there in person. I mean, I've been, I think, the last 3 or 4 of these, and they've been nothing but amazing.
Yeah, it's a good time. And usually people pick up where they left off, no matter how many years have been in between seeing each other.
All right, so let's get to the real reason Fozzie's on with me now. The real reason to come on tonight, you got want to announce the format of the fall brawl coming up at Citrus County Speedway, and then also a big new sponsor you got, right?
Yep. I had a sponsor I've been working on for quite a while who stepped up and has put up $5,000. It's I'm really excited. It's one of my best customers. I already have all the ones from last year that since we didn't get to have it, we got trying to pull it up here. I wasn't prepared. We got Gary Concrete is the $5,000 sponsor, and he owns 2 companies. He owns Bonded Septic and Gary Concrete, and they put up $5,000 for the fall brawl. And then we have Henley's Grading. We got Southern Tree Services, C. Ritchie Fencing, Blankenship Gates, Signs Fast, Dave Roy's Landscaping, and Tri-County Doors. Those are the sponsors thus far. We got about 4 more sponsor spots that we're going to fill, and we're actually looking forward to this. And we're really excited about the new format. A lot of people, not me, but a lot of people had thought that the 200 laps was boring. But because the sportsman cars are so close in speed, and there's really nobody can run off and hide, there's really not a whole lot passing without being rough. The first 100 laps, everybody's riding around trying to save their stuff. So we're going to put a twist in it this year. The fall brawl will be 3 races. It'll be a 75, a 75, and a 50. All 3 races will pay $3,000 to win. The best finisher of all 3 events will get a $1,000 bonus. All three races will pay a full purse.
So sort of like the donkey race, only with a full purse after each section instead of.
Yes. Yep. And basically the way it works out is if you were just to start all 3 races, you would make more than you would have last year just to start.
That's awesome. And there's no way we're going to talk you into that being topless, right?
Definitely not. I mean, that will never be brought up again with the backlash I got from that. Even though I thought it'd been really cool, and maybe someday I'll get some people that were willing to do it. And I appreciate the people that did. There was quite a few that did do it. And the ones that didn't do it were crying about them having an advantage of weight and all kinds of stuff. But long story short, it didn't happen. It's over. It's behind us, and now we're looking forward to the fall brawl, October 22nd, 2022.
That's awesome. You got anything you want to add on that, Fozzie? I mean, three races, 75, 75, and 50, 3,000 to win each. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a good purse. It gives more than just one person a chance to win some money. If somebody wins 2 of the 3, obviously they're going to be the overall winner and get the extra $1,000 bonus. But we'll have to wait and see. So far, I got 21 cars, and I did that in the first day. I personally message each one of them and confirm myself, rather than take people's word for it. If they don't show up, it ain't my fault. But I spoke to them; they said they were coming. Did I lose you?
I think we might have lost Robert.
And that's really all you can. I mean, that's all you can do in this. I mean, we get heat every year for the big league race. Somebody sets their name in and doesn't come, but you call and you ask, and they give you a commitment, and that's all. That's all we can do nowadays. I mean, things come up in people's lives that they want to come and they just don't make it, or they don't want to tell you no, and they say their names on the list, and things just happen nowadays.
Yeah, it's it's touch and go, but you would hope that they would be honest with you rather than just to get their name on a list. Which we've had a few of those. I won't say no name, Jason Lester, but I'm hoping this will be a better race than last year, which I thought last year's race was pretty good, considering Jason Bale rode around in the back all night and then just picked his way to the front, and when the checker flag fell, there he was again.
Well, talking to Jason Lester, he's got a really good chance of winning this because we all saw down at 417 a couple weeks ago. He can win 3 races in one night, but it's that 4th one that bites him.
This is true. But yeah, I look forward to it, and like I said, I'm still working on sponsorship. I've been dealing with the the city of Inverness, trying to do the parade of cars thing. It just, the harder I try, the more difficult it gets dealing with them. There's always something in there that causes you not to happen.
It always happens when you get government involved, but maybe it'll work out. And we appreciate all the hard work you put into these races, and glad that you didn't stick to your guns and said there wasn't any more, because we need people like you in races like this in the sport to really make it go.
Yeah, as soon as I posted about the race, somebody said, "I thought you quit," and I said, "Well, I owe it to the people that I collected money from last year to complete this one. But after this one, it won't be no more." But it sounds like there's a frostbite in the works already that I'm going to be attached to. Apparently,
you're as crazy as us, Ronnie. You don't know the words "no more."
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know the word "no."
Well, good luck tomorrow. I know you're having your soldier surgery, and thank you for all the hard work you do for us with the shirts and the koozies and everything. But we'll get this put out there, and I can't wait to be at the fall brawl and the Hialeah Speedway reunion.
Yep, I appreciate you guys having me. And at 8:45 tomorrow morning, I'll be in a 6-hour surgery. Hopefully everything goes well, and then I can start recovering so we can get all this stuff in the books for 2022. And I will be working on your store for you next week.
Sounds good. And anything you need from us, just let us know.
All right, I appreciate it. You guys have a good night.
You too. Well, that sounds like an awesome race to me coming up, Fozzie. I mean, $3,000 to win 3 segments. I mean, I don't know. You can really ask for more.
I like that format. Are they going to give them like a big break in between, or is it just a quick break? Do we know that?
We didn't ask him. Knowing them, probably just a quick break, I would think. Probably like I'm going to guess the same format is kind of like I call it the donkey race. Like they run out the milk bowl where they did it where you get time to air
They get like
pressure
10
and a
minutes.
little bit of fuel. Yeah.
That's okay too. I think it's going to be fun. I like them breaking it up like that.
Maybe the winner of this one will get to kiss Pacello instead of the donkey.
Kiss his backside.
So we won't take up a lot of time. Jen's busy working, and I just got off work, and I know you're busy too. But what did you think of the crazy weekend in NASCAR with the no practice, no qualifying with the rain, and then Saturday night they got an Xfinity, or Friday night they got an Xfinity. Saturday they didn't get anything, and then I don't know if you were watching yesterday's race, but I really thought they were going to call it when it rained. I guess I give them credit for actually holding out the 3.5 hours and going back and getting the race in.
Yeah, I thought they were going to call it too. I mean, after like an hour, I'm like, they're just torturing this man right now. And I thought for sure they were going to call it, but I'm glad they finished it. They just can't get away from controversy. A lot of people are mad that they didn't throw that caution, but what are they supposed to do? I mean, if they throw a caution and it doesn't rain, then they look stupid that way. So,
well, you go back and look at the in-car videos. I thought NBC did a really good job at replaying that over and over. There was no rain on those windshields the last time they went around.
No, but a lot of people think that with the rain as close as it was to the track, that they should have thrown a caution. But again, if they throw the caution and it doesn't rain, then they look dumb there too. So, honestly, in my opinion, the only thing that they did wrong all weekend was not having the trucks at Daytona. That was a disappointment for me.
Yeah. I mean, if they throw the caution every time rain gets close to the track, we wouldn't be racing at all.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it happened. It is what it is. They're the ones that are talking about racing in the rain on some ovals anyway. So,
yeah. So we'll see what happens. So is that even possible? I mean, I know F1 and they race the road courses in the rain. Can you do a big oval like that in the rain on rain tires?
No, they wouldn't do a big oval like that. They would have to do some of the smaller tracks, and if maybe like a smaller, flatter track somewhere. But I think it would be difficult. As much as I'd love to see it, I don't know how they would do that.
I guess my controversy of the weekend is how I'm probably wrong in this thought, but I really feel that Joe Gibbs Racing tried their best to get Martin Truex in by having Kurt Busch withdraw his waiver, so they would have 2 spots, and then they still didn't get in.
It almost worked though, didn't it?
Almost.
It almost worked. I was really impressed with Ty Gibbs again this weekend too. I mean, I know he finished a couple laps down, but he's pretty much stayed out of trouble, and I thought he raced well.
He's going to be in an 18 car next year. I'd almost guarantee it.
I agree.
Rumor today that Richard Childress and Colleague Racing have both made offers to Kyle Busch, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I know the sticking point's that truck team, but Colleagues always said they'd like a truck team to develop people for their Xfinity, so maybe they'll help Chevy boost it a little bit. But
if he is, I think this may be the first time that I can ever remember Joe Gibbs being vindictive. He may have just had enough of the BS from KB that he's stringing him on at this point and waiting to announce it at the end of the year, which if he's doing that, I support him all day long.
And I don't even know if I'm probably agree with that more and more now. I don't know that was the point before Kurt Busch got this concussion, but the more races Ty Gibbs gets while Kurt Busch is out, however that's working out, I think it just lays the groundwork to more and more leaning toward Ty Gibbs being in NASCAR next year. I mean, the Cup Series.
I think he's ready. I think he goes in this early. That gives him, like realistically, at least a few years to say, hey, I'm learning the car, make some mistakes, and then you can kind of put some expectations on him, even though I think his learning curve will be pretty short.
And the last thought I have before we end this on the short show, we're on YouTube anyway, and not have any comments coming in. But what are your thoughts on I like what Marcus Lemonis and Camping World has done the last 10 or 12 years for the truck series, but I'm really excited to see the original Craftsman truck series coming back.
I love it because I am still the ding dong that calls them Craftsman trucks. I still say Bush cars, and now I'll sound correct again. So I'm absolutely fine with them being the Craftsman trucks.
Well, thanks for the show tonight. Hopefully we'll get some racing in the state of Florida. Mother Nature hated us last weekend, but some tracks racing this weekend, and hopefully we'll get some racing under our belt.
Unfortunately, Labor Day weekend is always a rainy weekend, and we have some storms possibly coming in, some tropical stuff. So we'll see, but I'm not holding my hopes up for this weekend. Just being honest.
I'm not either, but I'm ready to go racing.
Oh, me too. I am too.
All right, so we'll see you next weekend. Hopefully Jen gets caught up on work and she'll be back with us.
See ya.
Thank you.